Hey, it's Mike Bosch with RG Fiber giving you another video update. In 2015, we launched Gigabit services for the first time ever in Baldwin City. We're the first to bring that into town. I'm very proud of the fact as of December 2nd, 2016, we have brought Gigabit service into Eudora, Kansas. Thank you very much for all the support in Eudora. Thanks for all of our fans there that have been cheering us on and following up with us and staying engaged. For my friends in Lawrence, I'm still waiting on City Hall for permission to actually build our network. Now, it's very interesting to me. I've gotten recent reports back that some of our competitors are stepping up to the game and starting to tout that they're going to bring Gigabit sometime next year. Well, I'm going to say welcome to the club. I want to make sure that you are informed that there is a big difference between Gigabit from an RG Fiber perspective and Gigabit from our competitors. And let's just talk about that so you can make a really informed decision. Ultimately, Gigabit that's being brought to our competitors is still done over the same traditional network. It's a hybrid fiber coax network. What that means is it's part fiber, part coax. Our network at RG Fiber is 100% fiber. We don't step down to slower copper-based legacy technologies that currently cause a lot of the issues that cause the frustrations that both you and some of their service technicians have. So what we did is we built 100% fiber optic network. We also buried it. This is very important because 3 years ago when I had this idea, I went out and did some market research, interviewed a lot of you, and you told me, here are the things that we care about, Mike. Number one, we care about reliability. Number two, we care about speed. Number three, we care about affordability. And number four, we want friendly service. So those are the four things in that order that you told me you wanted 3 years ago when this was an idea in my head. You want reliability. So we made a lot of really tough choices and worked with some really smart people to build an immensely reliable network. In fact, I'm very proud. Over the past year, we have posted a 99.99% reliability. Now, let me explain what that means. It means for whatever the reason, our fault, acts of God, doesn't matter. If we had an outage, it went into that score. We measured real world results, right? Now, some of our competitors are touting their fiber and their gigabit. And let me just show you. I'm going to pull this straight off their website where they tout 5 nines of reliability. Just so you know, that's 99.999% uptime. Now, that's pretty impressive because what that means is they've had, on average, 0.4 minutes of downtime per month, or 5 minutes if you look at an annualized number. But, you know, it's interesting. It has an asterisk. So let's look at the fine print because I want to do an apples to apples comparison. I'd like competition. Let's see. First thing is it does not include HFC issues. In other words, it doesn't include anything about their hybrid fiber coax network. That's what they operate. What then does it include? Well, it's only including the fiber portions of their network, I guess. It also says that it doesn't include outages that affect less than 150 customers. So any outages, 140 customers, that doesn't matter to them. That's excluded. That doesn't go into our reliability numbers. That's not fair. They also say standard exclusionary events. Well, I'll give them benefit of the doubt. Acts of God, things outside their control. Even though we put that in our number, they want to exclude it. More than that, they also tell us, wait for this. Data is an annualized average, like I mentioned a second ago, for transport networks. Transport networks. What that means in the industry is transport is the service coming into town. Well, that's great if you go to their office and that's how you connect, but I'm guessing you probably don't. You expect them to bring it to your house and perhaps over Wi-Fi as well. Now, with RG Fiber, that's all part of our service. We include that. We simplified the entire model. We do a lot behind the scenes, but ultimately our customers experience gigabit Wi-Fi, gigabit 100% fiber connectivity with a 99.99% reliability. Now, if I measured our reliability metrics the same way our competitor is, we'd be 100% uptime. We've never gone down as far as the transport coming into Douglas County that we brought in a year and a half ago. It's never gone down. Now, when I include all of the other things that could go wrong, we're still at 99.99%. Now, think about this. Our network is more reliable than your email. That's what that means. We have built a network that is more reliable than you pressing send and sending off an email. That's the experience you asked us to bring. That's the experience that we created for you, that we built from the ground up. And as far as I can tell, we are the only software-driven fiber network privately funded in a small town of 40,000 and less. If I'm wrong, happy to know about it. You can post it in the comments. If you have other questions about what is RG Fiber doing, what are we up to, post those questions in the comments as well. But for now, this is Mike Bosch signing off, RG Fiber. We're here bringing Gigabit to the rest of America because you matter.